What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy MrBaboon back with a reaction video. This time we are reacting to the 3 North Koreas no one talks about. I don't know what that means. We're going to find out what it means in this reaction video. So make sure you guys do check the description. I got the video link, the channel link down below in the description. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can. Real fast, let's go ahead and get to this reaction. So, we're gonna learn about this. It's gonna be entertaining, I'm sure. Everything we do on this channel is entertaining.
These days, most people know at least a bit about North Korea.
Yeah.
Put simply, it's ruled by a dictator who subjugates its people and isolates its country from the rest of the world. Its leaders have cults of personalities established around them, the government censors all media, and elections, if you can even call it that, are completely rigged for one party. Speaking out against the government is a definite way to go directly to jail, or worse, land on boardwalk with someone else's hotel built, aka death. Anyways, point is, everyone pretty much knows about North Korea and the hell on earth that it is, but almost no one knows about the other countries in this world that are essentially copies of North Korea. So, with that being said, here are 3 other North Koreas that exist today.
Mention the Korean War today and most people will look at you with a blank stare.
Oof, thought it was gonna go. There it is.
We'll start with Turkmenistan, a country that is so obscure to most people it can sound like I just made it up by combining Turkey and Afghanistan together, which honestly it kinda works to think of it that way, where, like Turkey, the people are Turkic and speak a Turkic language, and like Afghanistan, ever since the Taliban took over in 2021, its government is a non-democratic, totalitarian dictatorship. Ever since the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, Turkmenistan has been ruled by a series of dictators that have each planted their own cult of personality into its people. Here's a series of dictators that have each planted their own cult of personality into its people. Here's a rule of thumb to tell if your country's like North Korea. If you have gold statues of your leaders everywhere, while a large part of your population lives in poverty. If you have titles for your leaders like Father of all Turkmens or Protector of the Turkmens. If your leader changed the names of each month to include his own name and even his mother's name. If your leader banned video games, karaoke, long hair and beards for men, and even dogs. If every single citizen received a watch with a picture of your leader for New Year's Eve. Okay, this last one's actually kinda cool. But you get my point. A North Korean could come to Turkmenistan, switch the name of Kim Jong-un to...
Shit.
however the hell this is pronounced, and feel right at home.
Shit. So they're just in the same boat as North Korea. I never even heard of that place until now. That's crazy.
Eritrea is one of those countries that you probably correctly guessed was in Africa, but you probably don't know where in Africa it actually is. And that's totally understandable because just like Turkmenistan, the country is actually relatively new, only gaining its independence in 1993. A unique fact of Eritrea is that it's one of the few countries on earth with basically a 50-50 split between Christians and Muslims, so I guess they have that going for them. Anyways, ever since he led Eritrea to independence 30 years ago, Isaias Afwerki has been the sole dictator of the country to this day, and Eritrea has never had an election, constitution, or even published a budget in its existence. It was ranked dead last in terms of freedom of the press and is the sole country in Africa to only have government-run news media. It's been credibly accused of extrajudicial executions, torture, forced labor, indefinitely long military conscription, I think you get the point. In 2008, Isaias was asked if elections would ever happen, and he responded, Eritrea will wait 3 or 4 decades, maybe more, before it holds elections. Who knows? I did the math, and that would make him anywhere between 92 to 102 years old before he steps down to hold elections. This man really said, yeah, maybe when I'm 100. And in case you might have thought he said that by accident, no. 2 years later, he literally said the exact same thing.
Bro.
So until then, Eritrea is most definitely on the list of the other North Koreas in the world. Okay, I don't have an ad or anything in the middle of this video, but I just wanted to shamelessly beg for your like because it really helps me see that there are people who actually enjoy these videos, and that really encourages me to make more videos like this in the future. Thanks. On paper, Cuba is probably the closest country to North Korea than anywhere else in the world. Being an authoritarian communist state ruled by a single party where political opposition is banned, censorship is extensive, and the country is both physically and politically isolated from the rest of the world. However, the reason why I put Cuba last is because despite the two countries starting from very similar foundations, they've deviated substantially in recent years. While Cuba still holds a largely repressive grip on its citizens, it has also started to open up more and more to the world through both tourism, where locals are now allowed to interact with tourists, and trade, where Cuba can enjoy more and more of the types of goods that the rest of the world enjoys as well. With that said, as of now, Cuba in its current form is still definitely more in the North Korea bucket than not. But who knows? In the wise words of an Eritrean leader, maybe in 3 or 4 decades, Cuba might finally hold some real elections and make its way out of being just another North Korea in the world.
No, that's great.
Honorable mention goes to China back when Mao ruled the country up until his death in 1976. In fact, you can consider Mao's China to be the OG North Korea, except North Korea thought of the brilliant move.
Rook takes knight, and there is nothing to be done. If you play rook takes, then I take. This is mate, and if you take, then I take, and you go here, and I take, and then I take, and then I take, and then, damn it, I will take literally everything you own.
Whoops, I meant the move, son takes father's position upon death and copy-pastes the exact same brutal government and cult of personality. It's too bad Mao wasn't able to figure out this tactic before he died. Anyways, during the Cultural Revolution, he successfully had nearly 1 billion people collectively worship him. In fact, everyone was encouraged to spy on each other and report people to authorities if they were suspected of not being loyal enough to Mao and the socialist cause. He encouraged the youth to set up divisions of what he called Red Guards to attack and destroy the 4 olds: old ideas, old customs, old habits, and old culture, and ordered the military to not interfere. These Red Guards would attack and in many cases murder teachers, intellectuals, party officials, and anyone deemed to be against Mao. It got so bad that the Red Guards would start fighting themselves, with different factions fighting mini civil wars in cities, each claiming to be the only true supporters of Mao, and the military taking sides with certain factions and arming them with guns, grenades, tanks, and other weapons. Absolutely wild. But that's what China was like during the latter part of Mao's life. Again, rookie move on Mao's part for dying and not doing what the Kims did. So now you not only know the 3 other North Koreas that exist today, but also the OG daddy that North Korea directly took notes from and perfected. Let me know in the comments if you think of other North Koreas that exist, and I might do a part 2 if it makes sense. If you enjoyed my very first video, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I spent a long time working on this, and I hope there's at least someone out there that enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions or ideas on what videos to make, please let me know in the comments. I'll be reading each and every one of them. Thanks, and give this a like if you enjoyed.
No, I definitely like his video. His video is definitely good. Really well done and everything. Really well edited, everything. Which, I mean, everything is obviously going to be really well edited when it comes to my videos. I don't edit. I don't know know how to edit. Plus, I think I like the idea of my content being, it's like raw and unique. You know what I mean? I like the fact that my shit is unique and it's raw and it's not edited. So like there's nothing being hidden from the videos. Every now and then I try to edit some videos and it just doesn't work out, but it's all good. I like the way my videos are going now. Like where they're just raw, not edited. It's unique. You get the 100% the true side, the real side, all that good stuff all the time. So with that being said, make sure you guys do like the video, comment, subscribe on the video, on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Like, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. That's gonna do it. I got one more video I gotta do. Positivity is key, motivation is key, happiness is key. I will see you guys in the next video. You guys watch out for each other, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys stay safe, watch out for each other. See you guys in the next one.